As parents prepare to send their kids back to school in just a few short weeks, questions abound about classroom interactions and how teachers will ensure their children's safety. In this week's Q&A with Toronto's Associate Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Vinita Dubey explained how student cohorts are separate from a teacher's own social bubble and how one is not a risk to the other.
The actual bubble, the social bubble, is you plus 9 other people who you can have close contact with. And usually it's your household members and maybe other family members or friends. For the classroom, we call it a cohort. I mean, it's the same idea, but it's those students who are in your classroom who we recognize in a classroom will not be able to keep that physical distance at all times, but will not be mixing and mingling with other cohorts.
So each teacher would have somewhat of an extended circle because it includes the students that they're going to interact with every day.
In your social circle, when you interact with your family members, you don't need to wear a mask because we've decided for those 10 people, you can be close to them. But in all other encounters, you wear protection. And so a teacher will be required and should definitely be wearing their mask. We've heard that teachers will be provided medical masks, which will provide extra protection for their students and for themselves. And so that cohort that they have, while they will have closer contact, they will be wearing personal protective equipment. Just like, I always give the analogy, just like when I go to the emergency department, I wear my protective equipment. And so that doesn't become a bubble for me because I'm protected.
It's not the same as your family bubble. It's still more protected. It's still more distance. There's still more layers between you and the cohorts.
That's a good way to say it. There's layers of protection between you and the cohort. That's right. And so the teacher, though, with other teachers is required to maintain that physical distance between other teachers so that that does not become a cohort. We do not want teachers to have a social circle with other teachers.
In this week's Ask Me Anything session, the doctor also answered questions about mask usage in schools as well as traveling within Canada. For the full chat, you can go to our websites citynews.ca and 680news.com. Point your phone camera to the code on the screen you see right now and a link will pop up to take you directly to that article. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.